Hey everybody, what's going on? We are here with the timeless reading. Seeing the Seven of Swords and also the Queen of Swords too. All right. Just what comes to mind immediately when I see those cards, I was seeing this in the pre-shuffle, what comes to mind immediately when I'm seeing those cards is that there could mentally be something going on where you kind of like need to set boundaries with yourself to not go into a space that you don't want to go into. You could have some thoughts creeping up and you may not want to give in to that. You may not want to act on them because it can be something that's coming from a space that's a space connected with something other than your higher self, we can say, okay? It may be ego related and it may be connected with something that would have you sabotaging a situation, right? So the first two cards that we're starting off with are the Eight of Cups and also the Six of Pentacles. So what this means is that wherever it was that you were before, it was dissatisfying in some way. And you've gotten to a point where you're like, I gotta get out of this, I gotta keep moving, I don't want things to stay in that spot where I feel dissatisfied with things. And so now you're moving into something that's going to feel more aligned for you. Like I'm seeing that be important. This can be a moment too where you were like, what I was doing before, it wasn't completely aligned with my values, and now I'm moving into a situation that is aligned with my values. A place where I feel like the energy I have to give will be appreciated. For some of you, this is a relationship. I'm seeing the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. This can also be you doing something that you care about too. Like maybe before you were working a job where you were like, this isn't worth it to me, or like maybe I'm making money, but like passion-wise, I'm not really into this. And it can also be connected with a relationship, definitely. Seeing the Justice card, Libra. Looks like there's going to be a conversation had about this. I'm hearing candid. Okay, I'm seeing Libra and I'm seeing Scorpio. But since Libra was the first card out, we are going to label this as a Libra reading. There's a desire for things to change. There's a desire for things to evolve so they can be enjoyed, rather than feeling like you're in a situation that doesn't really match what you're trying to do, or like give back what you're trying to get back from what you're putting in. So you may be like letting somebody know about the changes that you're making, about what's going to be happening further down the line, about what's no longer going to be happening as well. Okay, for those of you that are connected with this Libra placement here, I'm seeing you trying to figure out what to say. It's like, do I say this? Do I say it like that? There's a focus here on like wanting to communicate, but like needing to figure out exactly how you want to do that. This can be a conversation that's happening on the DL as well, it seems. Okay, I'm seeing Libra moon, I'm seeing Scorpio moon too. So what's up? We have you moving into a situation that you feel is going to be more aligned. I'm seeing there be like a need for balance and also communication. This can be letting somebody know what's up, how things are going to be changing, what's going on with you, what your intention is here. I'm seeing that it looks like things are definitely changing for the better into something where you're like, that's going to be a future that I can get down with. That's going to be something more agreeable to me, that I'm going to be able to enjoy in a way that I haven't really been enjoying this. So I'm seeing you making necessary changes here. And it also seems like you're trying to figure out, to have the High Priestess and to have the Knight of Wands. This can be you like strategically going after what you want, but not making a whole show of it. And like figuring out how to do that. Because Knight of Wands can be like a very carefree energy and kind of like, I don't care who's watching, I'm gonna do what I want to do and go after what I want to go after and be unapologetic about it. But also having the High Priestess here too, there's like a sense of wisdom that's connected with this, and also knowing when to be private and not to say certain things too. I'm seeing the Scorpio energy be connected with this, which Scorpio is a very, archetypally speaking, a very private sign. It's connected with privacy and hidden things, and so is the High Priestess. And so you could be trying to, I just get a vibe of you doing things in a way that's strategic and being mindful of the conversations that you're having. Because maybe you don't want, maybe you're being more private about your moves until they feel like they're really happening, and maybe just keeping certain people on a need to know, or that being like a general thing that you're doing here. I am seeing the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck, so I'm seeing you move towards something that you want for sure. It also feels, just to like summarize this as well, that like maybe you sort of lost feeling for what it was that you were involved in before, or just like it wasn't doing it for you anymore, or it just like didn't, we can sum it up to that. And now I'm seeing you be like re-inspired now to go after something which feels a bit different than whatever this other situation was. So that's really where I'm seeing things go for you. Anything else? Something may take a little bit of investing in, so you may need to give that a little bit of time, but I'm seeing you have thought about this and been like, it'll end up balancing out for me to what I need it to be. There's just something here about maybe communicating something delicately or in a very particular way. About what's going to be happening and what your plan is, okay? All right, my friends, we're going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.